Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and here I am to talk about the stock market's opening action. Well, it's the markets that have opened on a subdued note after consecutive 5 days of gains that we've seen. Very, very strong momentum being up, and the markets moving the supports higher, trading above that 17,300 mark. That's been the kind of move that the markets have been seeing. But today, there's been slight subdued opening, if you may say, because we've seen the Sensex was down 171 points or 0.3% in trade to open the day at 57,943, tad bit below that 58,000 mark that we had crossed yesterday. The Nifty also was down about 70 odd points or 0.4% in trade to open the day at 17,271. About 1,000 shares have seen advancing, whereas 874 shares were seen declining in the early action. Talk about the stocks that are moving the most. UPL, Eicher Motors, Hindalco, Tata Steel, and ONGC among the major losers on the Nifty index today. The gainers on the other side, ITC, again a 52-week high right after the results. HUL, BPCL, Asian Paints, Power Grid Corporation, all of them are also moving up in trade. Among the Sensex stocks, you see most of the stocks and the heavyweights in the red today, including Reliance Industries, M&M, that really moved the street yesterday. Bharti Airtel, TCS, Sun Pharma is also down in trade. L&T, Maruti, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Bajaj Twins. These are the big heavyweights that are dragging the streets today. All of them down by 0.5%. HCL Technologies, Dr. Reddy's, Axis Bank, Infosys, Tata Steel, Tech Mahindra, you name it. All these big movers of the last few trading sessions are down. Yesterday, it was the FMCG stocks that were not performing. Today, you have a 1.5% up move on HUL. Nestle is up in trade as well. Apart from this, ITC, of course, 2.7% at 315, 52-week high, right after the strong results and the beating of the street estimates. Power Grid, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Bank, and SBI, the other gainers right at this moment as well. On the FMCG index, that's added a percent right in the early trade today, supported by Venky's and Parag Milk and also Bajaj Hindustan Sugar. These are the stocks that are moving higher. Venky's up by almost 7 odd percent in the early trade today. Parag Milk by almost 4%, Bajaj Hindustan Sugar by 3.5%. You have Triveni Sugar rising as well, or Triveni entering 2% up. You have Vadilal at 1.5% up as well. Tata Coffee is up in trade. Dalmia Bharat Sugar, Uttam Sugar. So some of the sugar stocks are coming back in flavor in today's trading session. So keep that in mind too. Apart from this, you also have some of the other names that are doing the rounds. Metals names are cracking at the moment. If you talk about metals like Nifty, metal is down by almost 1.5% in trade. So Nalco, Vedanta, Hindalco, Hindustan Copper, Jindal Steel, all of them are down in trade. So cracking a little bit, losing their shine right in the early trading session. Of course, when you talk about the metals, you have to talk about the bullion. So gold prices, if you talk about, they have been weak. Global data fueling in recession fears, lending support to precious metals. We've seen experts like Rahul Kalantri, who's the Vice President Commodities at Mehta Equities. He expects both the precious metals, gold and silver, to remain volatile this week ahead of the OPEC Plus meeting and the geopolitical tensions between US and China again, causing some kind of a stir. Like I said, Zomato is one stock that's been zooming ahead today after the earnings, 7% higher. Now, the food delivery platform Zomato reported its consolidated loss at 186 crore rupees. Remember, this loss has been narrowed when you see a 359 crore rupees of a loss that were reported same period last year. Now, revenues have from operations have come in are higher by 67% in this quarter at over 13 odd crore rupees. So that's been a big jump. So, and therefore the Zomato stock is now near 50 rupees back again. Remember, it was trading just a few days back below that 41 rupees level as well. It's back above that 50 rupees mark too. So that's a stock that's been moving sharply higher. ITC, of course, 315 kind of levels being seen. We have seen the stock diversified conglomerate ITC report a net consolidated profit that came in at 4462 crore rupees, up 33%. So again, a very strong move for that one. UPL had reported a very strong number in the Q1 earnings, a 29% year-on-year increase in the net profit at 877 crore rupees. The revenues had also jumped 27%. The stock reacted very positively yesterday, but today there is profit booking, definitely profit profitability, dominance of life insurance space we are talking about. There's a profitability, but the dominance is there of SBI Life. SBI Life's June quarter metrics show that it pays to be the largest in the industry segment. SBI Life has made its investors happy by exceeding the expectations on the business growth as well. Apart from this, if you look at the other metrics, Sensex and the Nifty currently are down by percent. The Nifty Bank down by 0.25% as well. So it's now trading at the low point of the day. Coal India is the biggest gainer today, 1.9% up. UPL, the biggest loser, down by 4%. Nifty PSU Bank also up by 1.5%. The metals are dragging by 1 odd percent as well. So that's as far as the early market action is concerned. We'll keep you updated with everything that's buzzing the street, and that will make for a trigger for the markets moving forward. So don't forget to stay with us on Business Today TV, and don't forget to subscribe to this platform as well.